Hey, Wiz, here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Super Duper update for Grounded, going for the Super Dupe achievement. This is to clone an item using the Super Dupe machine. First thing you need is going to be a Duper disc. You can get any single one of them, so we're going to go for the one in the Hedge Lab. Make sure you head to the far side of the lab and then take the back entrance, which is going to be the quickest way to the Duper disc. Now, we are going to be doing this coming back from a previous save, so we have the Hedge Lab completed, and we can take this back route there. So make sure you take the tunnel up into the hedge, and then make sure you climb up the tree root and the mushrooms to get on inside into the back entrance. Of course, this way is only going to be accessible if you have cleared the Hedge Lab and have unlocked all of the doors. You're going to have to do that anyways to get access to the Duper disc, so make sure you keep that in mind. But once you are inside, just make sure you follow the tube until you get to the first fork in the road. There are going to be spiders along the way, so make sure you are a little careful. However, there's nothing too dangerous here. So just make sure you mind the spiderlings and the orb weaver juniors. But thankfully, because we are indoors, there's no big spiders that we have to deal with. So make sure you make your way up to the egg sac fork. Make sure you take the path that's going to take you further upstairs. You should get to the room with the glass pillar in the middle. So this is going to be where you would find the recipe to get the aphid statue. Make sure you take the way going further up, and this is going to take you deeper into the lab. Once you get through this door, you're going to be in the storage room. You're going to notice a zip line right here that you can take down. You're going to want to take the zip line, but you're going to want to dismount right when you see the open hatch right there. So make sure you dismount halfway through your descent. So try to land on the tube with the open hatch. Hopefully you are able to time it right. And then once you drop down here, make sure you enter the hatch. Then we're going to reorient ourselves. Make sure you face the whiteboard, and we're going to be using this as a reference. So from the whiteboard, we're going to turn right and then head through this door. You're going to have this bit that goes down. Make sure you take this until you get into the next room. Once you are here, make sure you go straight across. So the beaker is going to be on the left, computer on the right, and this is going to take you further down this spider web hallway right here. Once you get to the bottom of this, there's going to be a few different paths you can take. You're going to want to take a hard left right here. So don't go the way of the zip line. Instead, go into this room, which should be open if you have the Hedge Lab cleared. And then right here on this chair is going to be the Duper disc. Make sure you pick that up, and then you're going to want to bring this to the Super Duper machine, which is going to be located back at the Oak Lab. So make sure you try to backtrack out here. You can stop on the way home if you want to, but your goal is to head over to the Oak Lab. Once you're here, make sure you take the normal entrance and then head on inside. You want to make sure you go to the main area that you used to go to visit Burgle to get your various upgrades. After installing this update, you're going to notice there's going to be a new machine in this room, and it's going to be the Super Duper machine. So make sure you interact with it. It's going to be the one off to the left right here, and then you're basically going to pop your Duper disc inside, and it's going to allow you to clone any item in your inventory at the cost of some raw science. Now, the first Duper disc is only going to allow you to clone basic items. However, we just need to clone any item for this achievement. So just pick something cheap and then drop the raw science on it. And then after you duplicate your first thing, you should be good for it. There it is, 50 gamer score for this one. And that's all there is to it.